And now here on Locked on Auburn, we are joined by SEC champion Zep Jasper. I've been waiting all year to introduce you that way, but congratulations. I imagine Saturday was a pretty cool day for you guys.
Oh, yeah, it was a pretty cool day. It was one accomplishment out of our goal. Like I always say, when I always get on here, we got 3 goals to get. One of them is SEC regular season championship. The second one is to win the SEC tournament. And the third one is the big dance, the big dog, March Madness. And I always been wanting to get introduced on here as a champion, just one champion.
Right.
So, it's pretty exciting just to get announced to be a champion. When we was counted out, we was number 5. I went and looked at, preseason ranking. As soon as we won, I looked at it as a motivation key. Now it's like we the top dogs. So It's like now we are the motivation. We're motivation. And it's like everybody want to beat us now.
No, there's no question about that, Zep. Do you where is your chunk of the net that you cut down?
I actually put it on the back of my hat. I had to put it on the back of my hat. I'll never wear that hat again. We got 2 hats. One white hat and one black hat. And a black shirt and a blue shirt. I never put those shirts on again ever in my life. I'm gonna frame them because it's history. It's history. I don't want to touch them no more. But I want to get 3 to 5, 3 to 7 more shirts, and I never touch them again. I want to get everything.
I think that's awesome, man. Yeah. Hopefully you will, and I think you will. So there was a lot of talk, Zep, after you guys won and the confetti was falling down. A lot of folks, most of the team kind of celebrated. You went off and talked to some of the big donors. What was what was going through your mind when you did all that?
Well, without them, some of the stuff we do, some of the stuff we get, it won't happen. And I just want to be fair. I want to be a fair player. And I've always been a humble guy. So I wanted to make sure I went over there first, and just thank them for all they do for us, for all they do for the community. Because, it's just important in life to show the same love they show love to us. So I just, cherish those moments. I actually got a great picture of me hugging some fans and, hugging some donors. And, I'll never forget those pictures.
That's cool, man. What was kind of the mood in the locker room after you guys kind of got done cutting down nets and were able to celebrate it just as a team with all the players and coaches in there? What were some of the kind of fun conversations you were able to have?
Well, an hour after the game, an hour after we cut the nets down, we kind of was everywhere, a little bit everywhere. Yeah. But as soon as everybody got, situated, we went in the locker room. BP went in the locker room. We closed the doors, shut the doors. And he just talked about, how we was supposed to get this, how we was just preseason ranked number 5. We only had one player, preseason on a preseason team. And like I said before, he just said they counted us out. They said Auburn wasn't gonna do this, Auburn wasn't gonna do that. But we did it. He just was telling us how proud he was, of us getting this one accomplishment, that we're on the road to joy. But he also talked about the SEC tourney. And, he just talked about getting well prepared. And, he just was excited. And he seen the bracket. And he was just saying, payback. We see 2 teams, on our side that beat us. And one of them, is Arkansas. If we run into them, I feel like it's going to be a different game. But he always talks about we run away from no one. No one can stop our destiny. Only us can stop our destiny. So that is key, going into this SEC tourney. And, SEC tourney is going to be tough. Toughest from all this year. Because it's hard to beat a team twice, 3 times. But I feel like, neutral site, we got the team to do it. Mm-hmm. We're going to win it. We're going to win it all. And like I said, it's not going to be easy. But we're going to cut those nets down, and that's going to be the joyfulest thing of my life. And, it's just going to make everyone happy. and we just want to win it with all our hearts.
Yeah, Zep, there's a very real scenario where if you guys win all 3 games that you need to win the tournament, that you will play Florida, you will play Arkansas, and there's a real chance you play Tennessee again. The 3 teams that beat you guys in the regular season. Is that something that you guys want? Do you guys kind of want to force them to say, "Hey, can you guys do it again?"
Well, it's a tournament. It's a bracket.
Right.
We're really not forcing the issue, but
Okay.
we would love to get them back, especially Arkansas. Not really in Florida, but Arkansas. We'd love to get them back. If we see them on the side and when they win, we win. That's one for sure. We would want to play.
Right.
We would just feel like we was disrespected. They feel like, they got to win. They feel like they better than us right now. But, if we play against them, the intensity is going to be high. The energy is going to be flowing because we feel like we got something to prove against them.
Right.
And we feel like we're going to beat the crap out of them when we see them again. Because from their coaching staff, their players, their fans, we just didn't tolerate the disrespectfulness they put out.
From Arkansas?
Yeah, I see. Like I said, I didn't get to go on the trip, but I just see all types of stuff on the internet, this and that, and I'm a firm believer in my coach. I'm a firm believer in what he do, and for him to get disrespect, for him to be mad on what they did, I'm gonna be bad too, and I would love to see Arkansas.
Yeah, there's a good chance that you guys do. There's a good chance that happens. When do you guys head to Tampa as you and I record this Monday morning?
We'll be heading out Wednesday. Hopefully, I get to see a Wednesday game, like Georgia or somebody like that. Mm-hmm. Georgia, Mississippi State. Mississippi State or Ole Miss. And who else in that bottom bracket? Missouri. Hopefully I get to see just to see, see around and just enjoy the moment before we get to play games.
So how will you guys watch the Thursday game between Florida and Texas A&M? Of course, you guys will play the winner of that game. How will you watch that? Will you watch that just kind of as a group, or will Bruce Pearl kind of be leading that and like breaking it down and kind of forming a game plan as that game is going on? How do you anticipate that going?
Well, I think as a team, I think we want to see them play. Right. We're more interested than everybody else to see who we gonna play. It's gonna be interesting just to see who's gonna win, because we like, certain teams play certain defense, certain teams do this, certain teams do that. So it's kind of gonna be like when we in practice this week, we'll have 2 scouts, 2 teams we're gonna prepare for. We're gonna prepare for both. We're gonna prepare for 24 players, maybe 25, 26. We're gonna know everything from both teams, even though it's gonna be kind of tough. But we're just gonna get well prepared. But we're also gonna go to the game and just take in as much as we can for the team who's gonna win.
Right. And I imagine it's easier because you've played all these teams before, and some of these teams multiple times. So I mean, you've already kind of got to be familiar with some of their roster, right?
No doubt. The roster is very familiar. Like I said, we played Florida. We played them twice. They beat us once. We beat them once. So I kind of know we're going to be, on the ropes against them, going to be coming out with high energy if we play them. Texas A&M, we're going to play them once, and that's at home. They really never really got a chance to really come back and, play with us. But, if I could imagine, I know Texas A&M don't want to run up against Auburn because the way we play defense and how rowdy our energy is. But, you never know. It's March. Anything can happen in March. A team is ready for whoever. So, like I say, no matter what team it is, we're going to come out and play Auburn basketball.
Right. The dynamic of playing at 11 o'clock on a Friday, that's a pretty unusual time to play a basketball game. But like you said, this is March, and that's the nature of it. How do you get up for a game that early? Or is it just, it's March, you don't really need to set the table, you're going to be ready to go?
Well, we all know this. Like you said, it's March.
Yep.
The energy is gonna be high. I don't care if we go to sleep at 4 or 5 o'clock, get 2 hours, 1 hour.
Right.
It ain't gonna matter because we got one thing in mind, and that's to win that whole thing. I don't care who in front of that jersey. I don't care if I got 1 hour of sleep. I'm gonna give it my all out there. I don't care if I got 30 minutes of sleep. My energy gonna be so contagious out there. I just want to cut those nets down out there. I want to celebrate in Florida. I want to go to the beach, and I just want to do some crazy stuff I never done in life and just be super excited just to win that tournament. You know how big that'd be? You know, coming off a Saturday game, then you come next Sunday, and then you cut the nets on another net, and it ain't even Neville Arena.
Right.
Man, that'd be a blessing. That'd be a lifetime experience. And it's in Florida. Beautiful weather, beautiful place to be, beautiful people, beautiful fans. Man, I ain't gonna be able to stop that. That'd be a blessing.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Zep, one more thing, and I'll let you go. Jabari has been incredible this past month of the season. I mean, his efficiency on offense has been maybe one of the best months Auburn has ever seen from a player. I mean, he has been awesome.
No
What are you
doubt.
expecting from him over the course of this postseason?
I'm expecting none but greatness. He shows greatness every game. I'm just expecting him to give it his all. We all know this is gonna be his last games in the Auburn uniform, without a doubt. It's just gonna show people why he's the best player in college basketball. But with him, he's gonna show passion. He's gonna show love. He's not like the rest of these players who's gonna enter the draft and just say forget it. He's gonna show you why he loved the game, why he loved his teammates, and why he wants this thing so bad to anybody else.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people who do this, and a lot of people who know they're gonna enter the draft, they know they don't care. But it just shows you how much leadership he have down this stretch. And it shows you how much of a player is gonna be. He's gonna be counted on so much down this stretch. It's just gonna be joyful to win these games and just to see everybody face in the locker room. You know?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And just to see
Absolutely.
his face and just to be so excited and for him to keep having these monster games down the stretch. Just keep going, making key shots. And that's what he lived for. That's what he wants. He wants the
Yeah.
scouts to know that. He want these NBA players to know that. I want the last shot. We play Kentucky. We play Arkansas. 64-64. Jabari Smith, he makes it. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
He want the crunch time. He want to make it. So I think it's going to be crucial. That was a good question to end this thing off in. And I seen this. He put a post on Instagram. And it said something like family for life.
Right.
So that's how you knew that he wasn't coming back. He cherished those moments. He cherished those fans. He'll always be Auburn man for life. So I think that's going to be what Jabari Smith is going to do for us, down this stretch.
Yeah, he's a special player. There's no question about it. Zep, congratulations once again, and hopefully when we talk this time next week, you'll have more shirts and hats and parts of a net cut down, and I look forward to talking to you about it.
I have a shirt on, has a shirt, and I had a hat on. I should have had it on today, but
that's okay.
It's regular season. Let's get ready for SEC tournament. Appreciate you, my guy.
Love it. Thank you, Zep.
No problem.